Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. This is Fighting Champions Episode 1. I'm Mr. Deanster, and today we're going to talk about a little known company called Bungie. Mainly its new title, actually. What should we say it's called? Oh yeah, that new flipping Halo game. It's not ODST, that was the one I was really down about. Halo Reach, that's the one. Now, a good friend of mine was talking to me the other day, hello Hefty, by the way, and saying, are you going to get Halo ODST? That's wrong already, isn't it? God, I've already fucked this up on the first episode. If I was going to get Halo Reach, because he was going to get it because all of his friends were getting it. If anyone sounded more like a sheep right then, it's probably the first thing you don't admit. You don't ever buy a game because everyone else is buying it. Buy a game because you actually want to play it. And I know this guy wants to play it, but you know, I'm just saying. I was having a bit of thoughts about Bungie. Now Bungie, they've made a couple of games before Halo, but they were all more or less FPS games. The Marathon game I'm kind of referring to here, the one that's on Xbox Live Arcade, I think. And that was the most generic shooter, like unremarkable shooter of all time. Even when the original Halo came out, it was up against the UT game. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe 2004, Unreal 2, where they just put vehicles in the games, and then because the Xbox did not have any decent games at that time, and they were getting completely raped by PlayStation 2 for like top quality titles, they bring out this game, which is, to be fair, a generic shooter with warthogs in it. Now, that's all well and good. If it wasn't for the COD zombies out there, you know, it's got to be the multiplayer aspects of Halo has to be the worst fan base of all time. The most abusive, the most squeaky. Everyone's like 13 years old. Have you noticed that on bloody Halo? Anyway, I digress. When it comes down to it, I was really burned by Halo ODST with the fight. It was blatant cash cow. It was like going through a city at night that's just been, you know, looted and pillaged for everything. Like basically a riot scene. You go from one place, you go out of your local pub. There's been a riot. You go out of your local pub. You're like, right, I really fancy a kebab now, boys. Now where do we go? Now we go down this street, which is everything's burning, and you know it's all good. It's basically like Weymouth on a Friday night, lol. So you go down to your kebab shop, and it's not open. So you go to the chippy down the road, see if they got something tasty. One of your friends, you know, doesn't want chips, so you go down to a Chinese and stuff. That's basically what Halo ODST is. Now, am I that bothered about Halo Reach? Not really. Mainly because it's Halo 3 with firefight mode with, like, you know, actual match linking, so you can actually join randoms in a firefight. Why they didn't do that in Halo ODST, I do not fucking know. And with the jetpacks of flipping Red Faction 2, they have the fucking cheek to steal from a blatantly lesser game, you know? All of the jetpacks are in Red Faction 2. You go play that game, it's like, wow, these jetpacks all look awfully familiar to me, you know? And when it comes down to it, this is going to be the most interesting thing. When this cash cow is over, when Halo is over, what is Bungie going to do? That is the biggest question. Can they make another epic game? Do they have it in them? Even Halo Wars, which is supposed to be apparently one of the better or the best strategy games on the consoles, wasn't even made by Bungie. And with that note, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.